This problem says solve the linear inequality below. So for this problem, we have an inequality. So we're going to solve this just like we did multi-step equations. So with multi-step equations, if you remember the acronym we used DCVAM. So D was distribute, C was combine like terms, V occasionally, and it's going to come up in this problem, variable to one side, A is add or subtract, M is multiply or divide. So our acronym DCVAM is how we solve these problems. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at this. I know there's an inequality symbol instead of an equal sign. That's okay. We're still going to solve this the same way. So there's no parentheses, so there's nothing I need to distribute. The next step would be to combine like terms. Look on the left side of the inequality problem. I have two terms that have an x. So I can combine those x's. That's the first thing I need to do. So 3x minus 5x, 3 minus 5 is negative 2. And then make sure to just rewrite everything. On the right side of the inequality problem, I don't have any like terms. I can't combine 2x minus 4, so I'm good with combine like terms. The V stands for variable to one side. I can't have my variable on both sides. I need it on one side. I'm solving for that variable. Now we want to try to get our variables to the left, so I'm going to take my positive 2x that's on the right, and I need to get it over to the left. On the right, we have positive 2x. So in order to cancel out or to move that positive 2x, we have to do the opposite, which is minus 2x. So what I'm left with is negative 2x minus 2x, that's negative 4x, plus 8 is greater than, be careful with all these signs, it's not just 4, look at the sign in front of the 4, it's negative 4. So pay attention to all the signs all the time. We're moving on to add or subtract, so we're down to a two-step equation or a two-step inequality here. So I need to add or subtract. In this case, I'm going to do the opposite of plus 8, which is minus 8. So I'm left with negative 4x is greater than negative 12. Our last step is to divide both sides by negative 4. Now, inequality is very important. If you ever multiply or divide by a negative number, you have to flip the sign. So what I just did was I multiplied both sides by negative 4. So my final answer, I'm going to do it over here to the right. My final answer is x, but it's not greater than anymore because I have to flip it. So x is less than negative 12 divided by negative 4 is 3. So whenever you're dealing with inequalities, if you ever multiply or divide by a negative number, that sign has to be flipped.